fuck are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2007 movie Paranormal Activity. This is a found footage movie that follows Katie and Mika, who are haunted by a supernatural presence in their home. As the movie progresses, we kind of find out that this supernatural presence has a connection to Katie and stuff, and it's explored even more in the sequels, but it doesn't really explain why it's after her and stuff, though. They end up using a video camera to record stuff at night when they're asleep and everything, to see like all the weird stuff that's going on in the house. And as the movie progresses and everything, each night gets a little bit crazier until the wild finale. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then I don't want to ruin it for you, this was my first time watching this movie in a really long time, probably about 9 or 10 years. I hadn't seen it in years. I think last time I watched it was right before Paranormal Activity 4 came out, maybe? I can't remember. It might have been before Paranormal Activity 3. It was before one of those two came out. And this movie just totally, when I saw it the first time, totally disappointed me. And everybody was hyping it up, kind of like with the Conjuring movies and everything. And I was just really disappointed in it, even though I was drawn to the characters, and I did somewhat have like mixed feelings on this movie. In ways I did like it, but in ways I didn't. I just felt like it was really slow and boring and stuff. And then the second time I watched it, it was pretty fun, and then and everything, but I still didn't enjoy it as much as some of the other movies in the franchise and everything. I thought I'd go ahead and review these movies since there's a new one coming out on October 29th and stuff. I'd like to review all of them before I see that one and stuff, and get kind of caught up on them and everything. And I gotta say, this movie is way better than I remembered it to be. Tonight, for the first time, I actually really understood why people love this movie so much. Like, it has really great atmosphere. The acting is pretty good, seeing that they're not really actors that have become big names or anything. They were just kind of hired for this little project and stuff that nobody knew was going to become a huge hit or anything. And I think their acting is really good in this movie, and the story is really well written, and I love how like a lot of stuff that they talk about in this movie plays out more in the sequels from what I remember. Like I said, I don't remember this franchise very well because I haven't really revisited it very much, and I've only seen most of them once. This is one of the few that I've seen more than once, but it just really surprised me on how good this was. Like, even though it's one of those found footage movies, I'm not really a big found footage fan. I don't like the shaky cam and stuff, is really kind of annoying and stuff, but some reason with this movie it doesn't bother me at all. And I love like the atmosphere of it. It has this really eerie atmosphere throughout the whole movie, and pretty much from the minute it starts, there's just something dreadful in the atmosphere of this movie and everything, and I like that about it. And I love, like, as this movie goes on, you see more and more crazy stuff, although these characters do a lot of really dumb stuff, like they run back upstairs and stuff and everything. Is like, if that was me and any of this crap was happening, I would be out the door and everything. Of course, it's explained in the movie that them leaving wouldn't really change it, but yeah, I love Paranormal Activity. I think it's a really entertaining movie, and really surprised me on how much this movie holds up and everything. I actually like it more now than I did when it first came out and stuff. Like I said, I wasn't a big fan of it back then, but it's really entertaining and stuff, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat throughout the whole movie and everything. And it is a slow burner though. Like a lot of times there's a lot of stuff that's not in this movie. A lot of stuff isn't happening. They were just kind of sitting around talking, or like I said, it shows them sleeping a lot and everything. It doesn't really, there's not a lot of stuff going on, but when stuff starts happening and everything, it's just executed perfectly. And I love that, like, we don't see the demon or anything. That not seeing it makes the movie even better and helps with the atmosphere even more and everything. I know we actually do see the demon in one of the movies. I think it's the last one, and that kind of totally ruined the movie for me on that one, if I remember right. But I love that about it, and I love like how this movie feels like it's just a homemade film that's like recorded on a regular video camera and stuff. The budget and stuff for this movie just helps make it as good as it is, and it's really entertaining movie. I really enjoy it quite a bit and everything. So I'd say I'd give Paranormal Activity a 9 out of 10. I really love this movie now. It's really great. It holds up way better than I expected and everything. I look forward to rewatching it every now and then more than I used to and everything. I've come to really appreciate this movie, and I can get why people love it so much, because it is really well written, and that it does have jump scares and everything, but the way they're executed works perfectly in this movie and everything, and the tension that builds up to them, just it works and everything. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of Paranormal Activity and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.